Good day. Who's that?
This is the city of Detroit versus Antoine Pierre Latney. His number is SP1445437 SP16220.
Subscribe for weekly courtroom stories.
Let's see, Antonio Pierre for the Latney family.
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can. Good morning to you. How is whose case is it?
I'm sorry.
Latney, Antonio Pierre Latney?
Yes. I'm Antoine.
Antoine, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Good morning to you.
Good day. Who's that?
This is the city of Detroit versus Antoine Pierre Latney. His number is SP1445437 SP16220 SP1627402 counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Mr. Latney, please state your name for the record.
Here's a special appearance. Here's the bond in question, the birth certificate. I'm the natural person, natural man, and I'm not surety for this bond here, but I got it right here in my hand.
You have to turn your first of all, Mr. Latney, you have to turn your camera on. I can't talk to you without seeing who I'm talking to.
And I withdraw my appearance, Your Honor.
Why do you withdraw your appearance so quick, Mr. Harris?
Because it appears he does not need the assistance of counsel.
Well, we don't know that yet.
I should start my video, but it's doing something like.
Mr. Ostrowski, you might want, I don't know if that's a cigarette. I would take that out if I were you. Good job.
It says start your video, so you got to start your video, all right?
I'm going to use my phone, I guess.
Are you all right? Well, however you do it, I'll pass the matter until you get it together, all right?
All right. Okay.
On the iPhone.
There we go.
On the Samsung. Good morning to you. I just let you in on the Samsung. What's your name, sir? Samsung in the blue t-shirt. In the blue t-shirt, walking around the house.
Okay, did I get it fixed now?
What's your name, sir? Good morning to you.
Antoine. I'm Antoine. I'm representing this.
Oh, you're Antoine Pierre.
Yes, yes. Try to get it fixed.
From the Latney family, right?
Yes, yes. Can you hear me and see me?
I can hear you and see you. Let me get you identified on here. I can hear you. All right. Let's go back on the record with Latney. So, Mr. Latney, state your name for the record, please.
I'm making a special appearance. I'm Antoine, the natural man, and here goes his typography, all capital name, Antoine Pierre Latney Bond. That you guys are questioning. I'm making a special appearance on this.
Mr. Latney, I have no clue what you're holding up or what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the birth certificate. I'm holding up the birth certificate of Antoine Pierre Latney.
Okay, and who is Antoine Pierre Latney?
That's I'm the natural person, but the all capitals name, which is typography that you are dealing with the all caps, that's this birth certificate. I'm not that all capital name. The all capital name is this birth certificate right here. I'm the natural person.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're confusing me.
I'm confused too. I'm confused too.
Okay, well, we're both confused. I need to see Antoine. I need to see Antoine Pierre Latin. That's who I need to see.
I'm Antoine in the natural form, flesh and blood, right here. How you
Okay,
doing?
so you're Antoine Latin, right?
No. Are you referring to the all capital name?
Bro, we trying
I
to go.
don't
You
know
making
what
this
you're
shit
talking
longer than
about.
it got to be,
I
gang.
know it. I know it. I know it.
I'm gonna pass the matter until I get Antoine Latin.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Latney, let's get this over with. Yeah, let's do this because it's going to linger on and it's going to linger on. And Mr. Latney, let's go back on the record with Antonio and Antoine.
For the record,
Antoine Pierre
for the
Latney.
record, I'm making a special appearance. I'm
Okay.
Antoine Pierre Latney, and I'm
my
making a
God.
special appearance for this bond. I do not assume any responsibility for the all capitals name that you guys have in front of you or anywhere else.
Your Honor.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna put my appearance back on the record. Cherika Harris on behalf of the natural person, Antoine Latney. And I will ask for a breakout room, but I am ready on Johnny Gatewood if we could do that matter first.
We'll get Johnny Gatewood out here. But you know something, Ms. Harris, I don't know if Mr. Latney knows that we get a lot of attention from these bloggers and these what do you
Well,
call
it's
them?
just that it's like I drive for a living, but when I get into my regular car, I
Mr.
don't get
Latney,
paid.
Mr. Latney, if I were you, I wouldn't talk. I mean, well, I'm sorry, you might not be Mr. Latney, but the person representing, I wouldn't talk if I were you.
Was
Give
you
me a
talking
moment to speak with you in the breakout room before you make a whole lot of statements on the record, please and thank you.
Oh,
Okay. All right. So
Good job.
let's I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Mr. Latney. Have a conversation with you don't object to that, do you? Having a conversation with Ms. Harris?
no. No.
So have
Can you
a
hear me?
conversation with Ms. Harris and just wait on her. I'm gonna get Mr. Gatewood out of here and then we'll hear what you have to say, all right?
Yes, sir. That's great.
All right, let's
We
go
are
back
ready
on
on
the
Latney.
record. Let's go back on the record with Latney. Mr. Latney, what is this? How is this dismissed, Ms. Harris?
Your Honor, I've had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Latney. I was able to ascertain that he does have insurance that expires December 2nd, 2024. He did show me his receipt. Mr. Bowman was kind enough to take the receipt for the registration. And he also showed me his Georgia license that was issued in January of 21 and expires March of 29. My understanding is that would take care of the matters that were before the court. We would ask the court to adopt the recommendation to dismiss.
All right. If that's the recommendation, we will adopt it and to get Mr. Latney on his way. Because I don't know how you check a Georgia license, but we'll adopt the recommendation. Mr. Latney, you still owe $174 for an expired plate, an old expired plate, and $108 for an old no valid registration, all right?
Your Honor, if I could inquire as to how old those are?
They're too old for me to set aside. I can give you the date, but I'm not going to set it aside.
Thank you, Your Honor. I thought I would try.
Yeah, you can't help but try. That's the last year, April the 8th. Dismiss for providing ballot.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Latney, those matters were dismissed, but you do have some that still have to be paid.
All right, Mr. Latney, you understand that?
What's the criteria?
No, you just owe 2 old civil infractions that you never paid, an expired plate and a no registration, $174 and $108. The other matters that the court calls into the record are dismissed. All right.
Okay.
All right. Have a great day, sir. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. You too.
Good job, Ms. Harris. City of Detroit versus Keith Patrick Gaston. Case number.
Antoine Pierre Latny appeared for a Zoom hearing on multiple traffic-related charges, but the proceeding was immediately complicated by technical issues as he struggled to get his camera working, first attempting through what appeared to be one device before switching to a phone, and eventually a different device entirely, all while the judge patiently waited and even offered lighthearted commentary along the way. Once his video was finally functioning, Latny began the substantive portion of the hearing by declaring he was making a special appearance, referring to himself as Antoine the Natural Man, and holding up his birth certificate to argue that the all-capitals name listed on the court paperwork did not actually refer to him as a living person, but rather to some separate legal or typographical entity represented by the birth certificate itself. This left both the judge and Latny's own attorney visibly confused, with the judge openly admitting she did not understand what he was holding up or attempting to argue, and at one point stating plainly that she was just as confused as he seemed to be. Recognizing that the situation was likely to spiral if allowed to continue without intervention, Latny's attorney, Ms. Harris, requested a private breakout room to speak with him before he made any further statements on the record, a request the judge granted after briefly handling another matter on the docket. When the hearing resumed, Ms. Harris reported that during their conversation she had been able to confirm Latny actually did have valid insurance coverage set to expire in December, along with proof of vehicle registration and a valid Georgia driver's license that had been issued back in January of 2021 and remained valid through March of 2029. Information that directly addressed the underlying charges before the court. Based on this documentation, Ms. Harris asked the court to adopt a recommendation dismissing the charges, and the judge agreed, dismissing the matters accordingly, though she noted that Latny still owed payment on two older, unrelated civil infractions involving expired plates and invalid registration, totaling $174 and $108 respectively, both stemming from citations that predated the current case by roughly a year. Despite the confusing and unconventional start to the hearing, built around Latny's insistence on separating his identity from the legal name used in his court documents, the outcome ultimately hinged on straightforward documentary proof of his insurance and licensing status, resulting in the dismissal of the primary charges while leaving him responsible for the smaller, previously outstanding fines. And the judge wished him well before moving on to the next case on the docket.